A few years ago, it came to my knowledge that a pretty obscure local Swedish tradition has gained a little bit of attention online. You see, every December, a large straw goat is displayed in the town square in a city called Gävle, and it is known as Gävlebocken, or the Gävle goat in English. The reason it's so famous isn't because it's a cute Christmas tradition or an impressive straw sculpture, but because it has a long history of being destroyed. Mostly, it has been burnt down. Since this tradition started back in the 60s, 42 goats have met some sort of cruel fate, including, but not limited to, being set aflame, being eaten by birds, being kicked or smashed to pieces, collapsing, and being stolen and put in some guy's private backyard. Wikipedia has a list compiling what happened to the poor goat every given year. The years nothing special happened to it, the list just states that it survived, sometimes with some trivia or an explanation, and I think the word choice survive just makes it feel a little bit more morbid. Obviously, the goat has a lot of security surrounding it, including security guards and 2 fences to prevent people from reaching it. Fences won't stop the birds though. The Gävle goat is based on the traditional Yule goats, which are popular Christmas decorations all around Scandinavia. They are usually a lot smaller though, but they come in lots of different shapes and sizes. I remember that we used to place one by the Christmas tree when I was a kid, but you can place smaller ones on tables or even hang them as ornaments in the trees. I'm not sure where this tradition stems from or why Gävle decided to keep up with this tradition despite so many arsonists being out for its head, but it is pretty amusing. These days there's a 24/7 live stream of the goat with lo-fi Christmas music on YouTube, and I sometimes put it on in the background when I draw or decorate. And well, I thought it would be a lot of fun to draw something based on the goat. The brown cap mushroom I draw often ends up being portrayed as a pretty chaotic little fella, so this picture came to my mind while I was making some Christmas cards for friends. I just love making his expression really grumpy, and so as I kept drawing, I thought of ways to include some of my other characters too. I originally started drawing my mushrooms as sidekicks or companions to my OCs that I was trying to create a few years back, but the mushrooms quickly started to take more focus, and now I only include my human OCs every once in a while. I actually think the last time I drew them properly was more than 2 years ago for a midsummer drawing, but I did include them a little bit in this year's midsummer drawing, so that's something, I guess. One of my goals for 2025 was to draw more complex drawings with compositions and backgrounds, and I wanted to do more storytelling through my art. And I feel like I have achieved that goal, and I'm really proud of myself for doing that. But I think that in 2026, I would like to start including my human OCs more again. If nothing else, just to practice drawing humans. Anyway, the story here is that one of the mushrooms was trying to sneak up closer to the Gävle goat with a lighter, but he's caught red-handed and his evil little plans are stopped. The lighter is falling from his hands, but as you can see, there is still a little flame emitting from the lighter, so the goat isn't completely safe. What's even worse is that one of my OCs has a literal candle on her head, and she is standing a little bit too close to the goat because she and the canderel are just so excited to see it in real life. They have no bad intentions, but fire is a direct danger to the straw goat, you know. But I just wanted to make it feel like one of those really chaotic friend groups that has one singular person who is just really responsible to balance it all out. And it was just a lot of fun to work on. I want to try making more art like this. Did you know about the Gävle goat before? What are your thoughts on it? Do you think it's more fun when something unexpected happens to it, or do you even yearn for its demise? Or do you simply want it to survive the holiday season? If you have the time, I absolutely recommend checking out the Wikipedia page to read about the different years and the fate of the goat, Some of them are pretty entertaining, to say the least. I hope you enjoyed this silly little holiday drawing and that you're having a nice holiday season. Merry Christmas! Bye!